Yo, what's going on YouTube? Just Jake here and welcome back to my channel for another GTA Online video. And in today's video we're going to be customizing and reviewing the brand new V-65 Molotok, which was just released in the Smugglers Run DLC. So as you can see from the screen, this Molotok is very, very expensive. It ranges between 3.6 million to 4.7, almost 4.8 million, depending on a mission that you can do. So you can do a trade mission, which then you'll get at a trade price, as you can see, and then you could obviously, if you don't have that mission unlocked, you will have to pay well over an extra $1 million to purchase it without doing that mission. But as you can see, it is very, very strange looking. It's definitely not a conventional looking plane. It's very interesting, very quirky, so shall we say. But you know, it looks pretty cool. So what we are going to do, I am going to jump into this in just a moment. If you haven't seen it already, I have already done a buy everything video already on my channel, where I've gone through this whole DLC, buying every single vehicle that's available, that being the planes, the helicopters, and the cars, and also the hangar, the outfits, all that sort of stuff. So you won't see me purchase this Molotok in this video because I've already got it, but I'm just showing you the sort of prices that you're looking at if you want to purchase it. But what I'm going to do now, I'm going to quickly jump into my hangar, get into the Molotok, and see what sort of customizations we can do to this plane. Right, so here we go, my bros. I am now inside of my hangar. I'm going to quickly jump into the Molotok, and as if you don't already know, all you're going to do is jump into it. You don't get put into any kind of special workshop. You just press right on the D-pad and you customize it there, just like that. So as you can see, we don't have a crazy amount of options like what you do with the cars, but we get a decent amount, so it's not too bad. So we're going to start with the armor. We get 100% body armor, similar to the same sort of armor upgrades which you do get on the cars. Then we've got this. Whoa! Oh, I've heard about these. I haven't customized any of my planes or helicopters just yet. This is the very first, and these are kind of like a what's the word I'm looking for? It's like protection for your vehicle. It's kind of that's weird, because if you read the description at the bottom, it tells you. So basically, the chaff is if you hit it before an enemy's missile is launched at you, they can't lock onto you. So that's that thing. And the flare is once the enemy's missile has launched, you deploy your flares, and then the homing missile from the enemy will then follow your flares. So that's fucking really cool, man. I think the flare is probably the best one to get. The chaff is also good, but obviously the flare is like 40k, yeah, 40k more expensive. So you know, it's quite a big price gap. So if you can't afford the flares, obviously go for the chaff. All the smokes are just, you know, they're useless. So I don't see why you'd want to spend 70k on smoke. It doesn't make any sense to me. So I definitely won't be doing that. I do, however, have enough money to purchase the flares, and me personally, I think that would be the best option. But also, the chaff would be a good option if you cannot afford the flares. So then the next category we've got is the drop tanks. Not really sure what these are. Is that so we can purchase cluster bombs and things like that? Well, I'm assuming so. There's no description on what it is or what it does. It does make it look a bit clumpy, but we're going to purchase them because we may need them. $5.5 grand is, you know, it's quite dear. But then we move on to the engines anyway. Same with the cars again, and the bikes is basically just a level 4 engine upgrade. So now we do move on to something new again. It is the handling. We've never really had a category called handling, especially with the land vehicles. And there you go. We can buy smooth handling, sport handling, or race handling. I'm assuming race handling would be a lot better because it is a little bit more expensive. That's what you would think anyway. Me personally, I don't really know whether race handling is better than smooth handling, for instance. But because race handling sounds a lot better because it's ready for racing, so it'll be a little bit more nimble, maybe a bit more responsive, and the fact that it is 35k, yeah, so it's got to be the best, surely.
Don't call me Shirley.
So we are going to purchase it. Why the fuck not? So now we're getting down to the cosmetic side of the plane, with the liveries. and we get quite a lot to choose from. So we're going to start from the top. That actually looks, you know, if you want like a Soviet looking plane, you know, doesn't look all that bad. It's different. It's not the sort of thing I'd want on my plane, but you know, if there's Russians playing the game, who knows? I mean, it might be the sort of thing that you'd like. It is pretty cool, but because it is quite Soviet, and that's not my sort of thing. But anyway, we're moving on. That's another cool one. The simple stars, I really like that. That is, you know, it's quite a simplistic one, and as I'm quite a simplistic guy, that's maybe something that I might consider. Again, with the sprayed free colour, I'm not a massive fan of the camo look, especially on the sort of plane this is. It's more of a jet, and I think camo doesn't really suit it. Again, we're moving on to camo again. It's a different type of camo, but I'm not a fan of it. Not on this type of plane. I'll call it a plane, but like I say, I think it's more of a jet, because it's got them jet boosters and all that sort of stuff. And it looks like the rest of these are going to be camo. Yeah, it is. What the fuck? Yeah. So what the hell's all that about, man? Oh, pretty much all the liveries are camo. Fucking shit, man. That is dog shit. But that is cool. But I don't want a Soviet fucking livery. But I do want a livery, you know. So I think I'm forced in the decision to have the simple stars. That's just as well that I kind of like it. It's, you know, it's not a bad livery, but it's nothing spectacular. But because it is really the only one that I actually like, yeah, we're going to go with it. So then we're going to move on to the respray. Awesome, we get a primary and a secondary colour, so we are going to start in the primary colour. I'm going to stay classic with this bad boy, and wow, black actually suits that livery really, really nice. Maybe if we lighten it up a little bit, because that looks like proper fucking jet black, and this, maybe, I don't know, is that a bit much? Maybe if we tone it down a little bit with like a black steel, maybe. Black steel looks nice. Dark steel, I think the dark steel actually looks a little bit nicer. And I don't know whether I'll go with black steel or dark steel. I think I'm going to go with, I'll go with black steel. I mean, you can always change it, but black steel I think looks, you know, it looks quite cool, man. But we're going to go with, yeah, black steel. So then we're going to move on to the secondary colour. Also going to classic. Is this it's going to change the tip on the end? There we go. Yeah, it is. So maybe we will have that red so it matches the livery, but the candy red was a little bit too dark. So maybe if we use, what we got? Look, Formula red. Torino red. That's the one we want. So it's nice and bright, nice bright red, and I think that matches that livery really, really well. So last but not least in this category, we do have the weapons, and unfortunately we only get one choice, but luckily that choice is a good one. Homer missiles. Why would you not want Homer missiles? So we are going to purchase them. So as you can see, that's like a little add-on next to your drop boxes. So it actually makes it look a little bit more menacing. It does actually look really cool. And as you can see on the front of this Molotok already, we do have mounted machine guns. So now we have Homer missiles and mounted machine guns, which is fucking sweet. Not really sure what them drop boxes are for now then. So there was no sort of, or drop tanks, sorry. There was no sort of description of what they're for. And obviously we can't purchase cluster bombs or anything like that, or carpet bombs, whatever you would like to call them. So I'm not really sure whether maybe they're just cosmetic. Who the fuck knows? But yeah, by the seams of it, it's just cosmetic. But anyway, guys, that is the customization on this V-65 Molotok, and I think that actually looks pretty fucking sweet. You know, I'm happy with it. I think it actually looks really good. And now we're out in the open in Fort Sancudo, as you can see. That does look fucking mean as hell, man. So we're gonna get, and as you can see, it's jet powered, and it takes off just like a laser. You know, it's pretty sweet, man. It looks nice. So as you can see, the handling is just so responsive. It moves with ease. It's so easy to control now. Now I've got that racing handling. It's just, you know, if I make a mistake, quickly go back. You're going to be hard pushed to be able to crash this, you know, by accident. It's so easy to control now. It's nice. Just quickly put the wheels away, and you see, as soon as you put the wheels away, it picks up speed. So that is a hindrance. You can feel you get a bit of drag when you put the wheels down. So you stick the wheels away, you don't get that drag and it pushes on. So that's real good, man. I like that. It's a nice little touch. So as you can see now, we do have the mounted machine guns just firing away. You press square and you get to change them to the Homer missiles. Whoa, there we go. That's so responsive as well. You just fucking, yeah, mate. This is so easy to control. This is a crime that this jet now is so easy to control. Oh, fucking! You see, you make a mistake, you turn too quickly. All you got to do is quickly whip it back the other way, and it just moves so quickly and correct itself. That's crazy. It should be a crime how easy this is to control. But yeah, I'm overly impressed with this Molotok. That's nice, man. It is fucking cool. It is pretty quick. You see how quickly I got to, to the city from Fort Sankudo. I know Fort Sankudo isn't, miles and miles away, but it's a good distance away. It takes a long time to drive there, and this Molotok got from Fort Sankudo to the city in a matter of, a minute, something like that, with me rabbiting on in the background. It didn't take long at all. So this Molotok is very, very quick. You've got mounted machine guns, you've got Homer missiles on it now, as long as you fully upgrade it, and it looks unorthodox, but it looks decent. I like it. I actually really like it. I think more liveries would be appreciated. If we had a few more options for liveries, rather than having all the camo. But you got to take and give in GTA. I mean, you got to take the good with the bad. But I think, that's good. That is decent. And is it worth the money? I think it is, because considering I think when the laser comes out, the laser is going to be about 6 million, I believe. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure when the laser is released, it's going to be about 6 mil. And I can't see the laser being much better than this Molotok, if I'm honest. But anyway, guys, that's going to be the end of the video. Hope you guys did enjoy my first modification customization guide and review on the brand new planes and jets from the Smugglers Run DLC. This is the V-65 Molotok. If you did enjoy, please smash a motherfucking like, and if you haven't already, why not subscribe to my YouTube channel for more GTA 5 content. And until next time, guys, I'm out. Adios.